Toke them if you got them. It was pretty busy earlier tonight. We'll see if it still is, guys. I see lots of people walking around already, so. And guys, Thursday nights are a bicycle police night. For some reason, they're here Thursday nights usually. Ghost elevator coming down. Whoa, Champion's front doors is open for the first time in months, guys. There it was. Geo. I saw the yo-yo. I knew it was you, brother. We've got a green tower tonight for, I don't know what. For us, it means go. It means walk and get some dang exercise. Too much motorcycling, not enough walking. And the weather's great tonight. It's not warm at all. Time check, guys. It's 9:07 p.m. Gilbert, Arizona.
Guys! Remember Guy? Oh my God, yes! Remember Guy? Yes. Oh man, he was great. He actually was.
Santa Cruz. You guys probably have the best weather. What, top 5 weather places on Earth? I mean, I guess it's subjective. San Jose has great weather, right? I've never been there. I've been to a lot of places in California, but never more north than Fresno. It's cowboy night. It's just every night except for the weekend. It's my turn. It's my turn. First you say, it's my turn, and if they keep going, then you say, don't hit me. It has to be it has to legally be your turn. This is totally our turn. Like, we love this guy. Do 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 boom. Guys, I saw some cool projectors in the Minneapolis protest. How cool would it be to put a... You could like probably stand right here if you had a good enough projector with a little mobile power unit and project on that big thing. It would say honk. Honk if you don't trust Gilbert PD. And then we sit back and enjoy our freedom of speech. They can't get us for a sign violation. They can't get us for a freedom of speech violation. It's not vulgar or inciting in any way. And the people themselves can decide, right? They'll laugh us right out of town if nobody's honking, guys. Laugh us right out of town. Uh-oh, what the... Alright, we're back. We had a random gimbal fail. What could it be, guys? Particle from the solar flare. Sabotage. Take a quick look back and make sure there's no lights. All right, let's go down to Guadalupe. Welcome, guys. I won't be out super late tonight, but I needed to get some exercise and get out. So here we are. This is like we used to do, remember? Remember like we used to do, guys? Back before we had the motorcycle going. Tight corner. Oh, he's an expert though. He is a pro. Yeah, we got a good group tonight. Gio, when you were talking to your dog and your dog did the walk of shame, wow. I laughed, brother. I laughed. Everybody check out Gio's video where he yells at his dog. Actually, he's just talking to his dog. He's asking his dog what happened. But she knows. She knows. You can see the walk of shame. And his awesome sign. Another awesome sign that's not vulgar or inciting in any way. And we can see, guys, that just means that Gio is expressing and enjoying, by making that sign, his freedom of speech. If his sign said "I love cops," I wouldn't agree with the message, but I would agree with, you know, him being able to make that sign and displaying it. And guys, we don't get too political and stuff around here, you know, but that's what's cool about it. I'm sure that if you really got down to it and you look at any two people, right? Black Panther versus Gio in a knife fight. No, just kidding. Black Panther versus Gio. Me and Gio. Any two people in our group, there's going to be probably huge foundational disagreements in certain things. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that we all love public photography and First Amendment rights. Is I think the common thread here, besides us all being just genuinely cool people. So, everything is so dang political and divisive, you know, splitting people into teams these days, but we don't focus on any of the differences at all. We just like hanging out, cop watching, and neighborhood photography. Yeah, correct. I agree on all arounds. And Black Panther especially, it's a communication problem, right? When it comes down to it, we all probably like you said, have a lot more in common than we think, but we're not able to like put our precise ideas into thoughts. And sometimes we say things that we don't actually feel, right? People do that all the time. That's what their parents believed, or that's what their society believed. They might not actually believe that, guys. Deep down, they're saying things. You don't know. I forgot where I was going with that, but that was... People have a hard time communicating. People have a hard time even figuring out how they feel or believe about something. And that can cause a lot of problems just right off the bat. I think that's where I was going with it. We'll go up here and then make a U-turn and start heading back towards Gilbert. Yep. Try to read between the lines, guys. I thought that was somebody crying, but there was some sneezing. Just some sneezing. I am a crazy people. Yeah, me too. Wait. Yeah, you guys, I'm right there with you. People have been known about me to say simply, what the fuck? As Roy Jones Jr. would say, my screws are loose. My screws are loose, guys. My screws are loose. Allegedly. What's this? Oh, it's Don Fito's Taqueria. This is where he hangs out on the off hours, guys. Tacos al carbón. Tacos, burros. What's a vampiro? Quesadilla. Aquí con la maya de Don Fitos. This live stream is not brought to you by Don Fito's Taqueria, but it is the better of the two downtown. Guys, I can't say that. I've never had Midnight Taco. I'm guessing that Don Fito's Taqueria is way better than Midnight Taco, the only other taco truck in late night downtown Gilbert. I mean, just on selection and setup alone, right? I mean, have you seen the difference in the infrastructure? It's not even, they can't even really compete. It's more like who's better, the hot dog truck, the hot dog shack, and Midnight Taco. And guys, yeah, it's well known that it's a paradoxically well known that the shittier looking the building is and the smaller, the better the Mexican food is going to be. I don't know if that carries worldwide, but that's a fact here in Phoenix. So we have all sorts of things at play here. The only thing to do is to try it, guys. We got to try Midnight Taco this weekend. Once we get right into the middle of town, I'll stop and have a water break. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Time check, it's 9:21. I said I'll go until 10, but maybe I'll go until 11. Tomorrow's Friday, right, guys? I could be wrong. I told you, my screws are loose. You guys, how fucking badass has Direct D been? Tearing it up. His quick wit and his communication skills versus the cops. And go back and look at it. It might seem like he's being harsh at first. He doesn't go off until they set him off. He can be a super cool dude to the cops even. But don't set him off. Don't say something. Don't be stupid, as he would say. Anyways, his quick wit and communication with authorities is incredible. Very direct. Defendant what? He'll say. Defendant what, stupid? You didn't identify yourself. What do I write? Complainant who? Oh yeah, every camera counts. Props for yeah, that's the one I'm specifically talking about is I think the newest one in AJ. And every camera counts was totally there. And he was super cool, and the cop was like an ego man, you know? There's a train. Oh, we got intel on a train, guys. Austin, is it Austin? Austin. Thanks, Austin. Austin, I don't know if you've been here before. If you have, I apologize, but...
Wait.
I got a tweet after our train video that the train had got stopped again for some reason. Oh, is it going right now, guys? I think the train is going by right now. Yeah, good call on the train. Intel confirmed. Right, Top Ramen. It's something that probably most of them have never seen before, ever. Right, they've seen screaming people, they've seen dumb criminals. What they haven't seen is someone who calls them on their shit that knows what they're talking about. That's a rare thing. It's not rare to be that person, it's rare to be that person and be willing to do it on film. And he does that. Just don't be stupid, as he would say. Don't be stupid, stupid. You idiot. Officer what, stupid? You didn't identify. And then the one guy tried to play it off. You know, he tried to play it off pretty cool. Oh, you hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings, man. AJ's a weird place, from what I remember. I don't hang out there much anymore, but I used to. Gotta see ya. Oh shit. Good thing you did. Because we know that Direct D is totally willing to get the cuff slapped on. And if you could save him, we should. Man, there were so many court cases of kind of bullshit charges, you know, across the country. It's going to be really interesting to see which ones stick, which ones are immediately dropped, you know. We'll have to kind of wait and see. I think we should hang out by Noxon. Yeah, the train is gone, but it was definitely here. Yeah, no worries. No worries, every camera counts. Yeah, DirectD called me and I didn't answer, and then he shot me a text. And I thought about it, and I was like, nah, I have to wake up for work, and then I just ended up falling asleep. But no, I appreciate it. One of these days, I'm gonna start getting out with you guys for real. So they just let that guy go, but they took his car? Is that what happened? They don't often do that for a unregistered vehicle. And then the one with the girl was just sad. I don't know what kind of people they were, right? But it was sad when she was saying, what the hell am I gonna do? I live in that excuse me. I live in that car that you're towing. I don't know what they did or whatever, but they could have maybe, didn't seem like they wanted to help her all that much. Look, she couldn't have been all that bad, right? They let her go. So at worst, she was some kind of addict who hadn't been, you know, even considered of being involved in a crime, and just didn't seem to care what happened to her. She was, asking for help, it sounded like. But whatever, I don't know. Were they practicing? The Hell Theater guys. They might be practicing. Cool. Every chemical, that's right. They know. It's just a horrible, vicious cycle. The poorest people get in trouble the most, and not for violent, bad stuff, for dumb little stuff. And they get caught up in this system where they can't pay stuff. They're in a crime area. We all know how it goes. That's some deep issues, though. I don't even know. Didn't know the meaning of disenfranchised. It doesn't surprise me. I guess it would be a lot meaner if he did, but I guess it doesn't really matter. My friend is parked up here, so we're gonna go up here for parking purposes. I hate the flashlight thing, man. I don't know if he hit him in the eyes. To me, that's worth a complaint. Don't mess with my eyes, man. When I'm filming, It's happened to me one too many times. Whoa, Gio dropping the goods for subs. We got to get you to 1,000 subs, Gio. Yeah, everybody subscribe to Gio, please. All he wants to do, he said he doesn't care about money. He doesn't care about subscribers insofar as after 1,000. He wants 1,000 so that it unlocks live streaming for him so that he can show us his neighborhood. I don't know what's up with the Google moderator thing. I haven't seen any kind of changes on my end or done anything different. Yeah, sorry about the links. I don't know why that's happening. If you put in quotes in a Google search and you put in just Gio's name, let's see if I can do it. GEO. I can't remember. 68 FUL space. Put his name exactly into quotes in a Google search. That'll give you his channel. He has some awesome videos. He's cop watching and doing other type of audits in his hometown in Florida. He's got an awesome dog. The optimism on Gio. Did you see that, guys? We only need 950 more. Love that, guys. The first couple, couple are hard to get, but it snowballs. Yeah, every camera counts. I agree. I appreciate every single. I would love everybody possible to view my stuff, but What I don't like is people changing themselves in order to get views, people faking stuff, people exaggerating stuff. There's a lot of things you can do to get more views that are dishonorable, in my opinion. And none of us are like that, but I haven't seen it in this community too bad at all, but it's out there, guys. These days, it can be a disadvantage to being monetized. All right, let's go to Noxon and I'll get a water break. True. Oh. Who said that? Top ramen? I'm all about that though. No, that's only if that's the only thing you're doing, then you're probably weird. Yeah, if you're not, Gio's been pretty good about staying on top of content and posting good stuff, but yeah, you're right. If you stop and you don't keep your like momentum going, it can hurt you.
That's just like Damien quit for me, and then when I came to work, I talked to him a bit.
Yeah, there comes a point. I know what you mean. There comes a point where you have so much footage. It's like you can get paralyzed by not wanting to edit it, or because it's fun editing and stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's creative and fun. It can be time consuming, a drudge too. Direct D said there's no jaywalking laws in Gilbert. We can't obstruct traffic or something, but I'll have to confirm that. I haven't looked into it. You said it, Gio. This can literally be a job. Filming, editing. Whatever you guys see, usually there's at least two times that much time going into the effort behind the scenes on whatever you're seeing. With live, right, it's a little different, but for me, it's probably more like 10 times. A 10-minute video is gonna take me like 100 minutes or more to make. Jaywalking is allowed if you're between two intersections. Oh, so you can't? I can't cross on a non-intersection? Thanks for the ARS. Might be a cop right there undercover or unmarked.
Wait.
It was.
Wait.
I think.
Wait.
Oh, without crosswalks, you have to be between two intersections. Without crosswalks. Oh. In other words, you can't cross through an intersection without crosswalks. That makes sense. Okay, thank you. It has to be in between and excluding an intersection that you'd have to cross between without crosswalks. That kind of pretty much leaves open everything except through an intersection. Unless I'm horribly mistaken. Don't put it past me. Man, how cool would it be to take an RV auditing trip like Amagansett Press does with Watching the Watchmen? Ooh, that would be sweet. It would just be me and my dogs. ARS 28-793A, a pedestrian crossing a roadway at any point other than within a marked crosswalk or within an unmarked crosswalk at an intersection shall yield the right of way to all vehicles on the roadway. B, a pedestrian crossing a roadway at a point where a pedestrian tunnel or overhead pedestrian crossing has been provided shall yield the right of way to all vehicles on the roadway. C, between adjacent intersections at which traffic control signals are in operation, pedestrians shall not cross at any place except in a marked crosswalk. Okay, so there is some jaywalking. There is jaywalking laws. All right, I need a drink. Let's chill here for a second. I'll keep looking for cop lights and stuff like that. So there's definitely jaywalking in Gilbert. I don't think they'll give you a ticket for it. Oh, I can play Block Ops. No big thing. Learning how to work this bitch, if you know what I mean. But if there's any side street without lights, you can cross at that location. Okay, basically the same as accurate manual. Okay, right, okay. Yeah, it's kind of, it makes sense in your mind. If there's lights, you had to use the crosswalk. If there's no lights, you just have to yield to traffic, and you otherwise have to yield to traffic in the roadway. Thank you for clearing that up, everybody. I'm more educated than I was 10 minutes ago. I didn't have to do jack shit. Put a bench on this side, guys. This is my favorite side. They got two benches over there facing each other and no benches right here. I guess there's one way over there. You just have to yield to traffic if you aren't in a marked crosswalk. Yeah, that makes sense. Gio, I don't think I saw your business card. Is it the same as your sign? I did. The only thing I saw was your sign. I hope it just says Gio, one of the people, period. Or Gio, the people, period. And then your email address and channel name. With an upside down blue line flag. Time check, guys. It is, what is it? 9:45. I'm on the ARS codes. I'm thinking about putting together a pamphlet of commonly used codes to hand out homeless folks. Anyway. Dude. Damn, dude. I should do one. Will you help me do one for Gilbert? I could help you do it. We could do a Google Doc. And we could do a Google Doc. That's a great idea. Later, every time counts. Yeah, get that working. Good job. It's busy tonight, guys, but everybody's behaving themselves. There's not a strong police presence. Yeah, guys, sometimes it's so freaking hard to tell. So state law would take precedence, right? And I'm assuming they wouldn't overlap. Anything that's not a state law would be a town law. I was just gonna say it's so hard to figure out what the heck is a state law, what the heck is a town law, and then to a lesser extent what the heck is a federal law between all of them. A cab? What? Guys, I just saw a taxi cab. Wikipedia that shit. Boom, there's Geo's. Well, for instance, there's a state law, the bicycle law that I'm always complaining about. That's a state law. If you're on a bike at night, that's a cop. If you're on a bike at night, you have to have a light. And Gio's just starting out. Actually, he's been going for a while now. He has some pretty old videos, but he's just starting out posting regularly. Ooh, is that a cop coming on a bike? I think there's a cop coming on a bike, guys. Yeah, there they are. They're like over here somewhere. Emily, what's up? Emily, are you local? Have you been here before? I can't remember. I'll keep walking here in a minute, guys. I always ask for that. Cooper and Warner. Wow, you know, if I was like a
Do you see people in line there?
world record, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Oh, I cracked myself. Cooper and Warner. I used to live on Cooper and Warner. That's where I moved from. No, sorry, Elliott and Cooper. Yep, the baseball. No, Elliott and Neely. But you know, this whole area, this whole area. I was told not to show one from 8. Yep, 7-Eleven. Yep. Yeah, I had lived in right there by Neely since before the 7-Eleven was there. Before a lot of the houses were around there. There's some old houses in there too, but yep, that's my area. I remember when they played classical music at the 7-Eleven because the townspeople didn't want, the people in Madera Park, which is right next door, didn't want a 7-Eleven there because they thought skateboarding hooligans would hang out there, right? Remember? So in the contract or whatever, they had that they would play classical music. No joke, guys, that they would play classical music from the speakers in 7-Eleven. I don't know if it continues to this day, but so that it would deter skateboarding hooligans. I am not joking. I grew up by a 7-Eleven playing Street Fighter, eating chili cheese on the suckers. Yeah, that was pretty much me. I used to go to Walgreens a lot, though. I used to walk to Walgreens, walk to 7-Eleven, walk to the Walgreens on Cooper and Warner right there.
We think she's the best friend. I have not known.
I don't know how often that would happen, though. Yeah, right, Gio. You're just trying to scare me. I love that video with this dog. With the walk of shame. It was awesome. I've never been sniped except for by direct D. So that doesn't really count. I sniped MC Joker one time. Now let's go to Elliott. Wait, let's just... Alright. Oh, Gilbert PD. Where are they going? Yeah, Emily, my dog is getting up there, and I know he has some heart problems because he's on heart medication and he coughs a lot, and he's getting up there, so I'm trying to prepare a little bit. But you can't prepare, right? That's your family, you know. I've never not had a dog. I've never not had a dog. Gilbert to Santa Cruz. I'm guessing like, oh, jeez. It's like 9 hours to Fresno, I think. 9 hours to Fresno. Emily, hey, that's the good thing though. This is what I tell myself at least. That's the only good thing about dogs having way super short lifespans compared to us is that you get to enjoy many of them, right? I've never forgotten a dog that I've ever had. And they've all taught me genuine lessons, right? About loyalty, about friendship, about patience, about hard work, right? These are real things. Oh, hell yeah, Euban, that's incredible. They definitely do have it online. It's called the Gilbert Municipal Code. It definitely is online unless it's currently experiencing technical difficulties or something. Yep. I feel you, Gio, yep. I've never met a bad dog either. I've met dogs that are reacting or damaged from bad things that have happened to them. I know there's some funny stuff about signage that has gotten the city of Gilbert all the way to the Supreme Court, if I'm not mistaken. Something about free speech and signage. Other than that, I don't know if there's anything super notable in our ordinances, but I've only looked at stuff that I've personally messed around with, you know. Yeah, no, we are a small, safe place with a very well-funded police. But we have a history here of shady stuff going on. And if you zoom out into Maricopa County, it gets even crazier. We have a history of Sheriff Joe Arpaio. The Phoenix police is a fucking disaster right now. There's all kinds of internal investigations flying around because they had been charging protesters in Phoenix as gang members. It's been ridiculous. Yeah, the sign thing is boring, but if I remember right, they had gotten shot down. They were trying to restrict some kind of signage, and they were not able to restrict it anymore. One thing I do know from the Gilbert Municipal Code is if you're a sign holder, just a person with a sign, you're allowed on all zone properties, you know. Not private property, but there's nowhere where you're otherwise without a sign excluded. Snow sounds like, I think that's a Mormon name, right? Snow is a big Mormon name. Then Flake is a big Mormon name. Two of them got together and created a place called Snowflake, Arizona. Yeah, Top Ramen. All of the charges I think have been dropped. But there was a lot of that's just the surface of it. There's all kinds of shit. Gilbert police is involved in this too somehow. They had set up a meeting with an informant on the protesters and use my public police building. Anyways, that's an ongoing investigation as well. Look up Detective Terry Burchett. Terry Burchett, Detective Terry Burchett, Terry Burchett, Burchettt. I do have a gimbal, yes. That's a fascinating investigation going on right now with Gilbert Police's very own Detective Terry Burchett. Burchett? Oh, that was not a red light run, I don't think. I think he made it. Yep, it's for my phone, yep. It's called the DJI. If I had a mirror, I'd show you. DJI. It's a DJI gimbal, the white one. The gray one. Thanks, yeah, the gimbal makes it smooth, yeah. I did a couple weeks of walking around just holding it in my hands. Wow. We made it through though, guys. This gimbal, I think, is 150 bones. 150 bones. Something like that. Best Buy. I'm so lazy these days. I just order it from Best Buy and they do curbside pickup and they walk it out to you. 21st century, guys. Yeah, they are. They try to get you for every little thing. On the whole, the people in charge are very conservative, very religious. They pray before all of our town meetings. Is that a thing that they do in your guys' town? I don't know how. I mean, I guess I've seen it in the Senate and stuff like that, so. Yeah, they always start with a prayer and. I don't know. I always thought that was weird. You nailed it, Ruben. Ruben, you nailed it, Euban. Sorry. It's strange how that's not obvious, right? I mean, it is obvious, but these days, it's becoming more and more true and less obvious. Explain that. What has happened to the left and the right and conservatism versus liberalism? It's all fucked, guys. We don't know what the fuck's going on. The government haters are hugging the cops. The anarchists are loaded, or the communists are loading up with assault rifles. It's wacky, guys. This cop is going in here. There's nothing in here. Let's see where he's going. They sure did screw these folks. They sure did. Why do you think they ran all the way? They just fucking went west, and they fucking just never got far enough from people yelling at them. All the way to California. If you can consider a neighborhood in Gilbert sketchy, guys, which you can't, this is it. Yeah, I've never personally, I've never found a group that describes me, right? That serves me. That's why I try to I don't have any problem considering myself a part-time, softcore auditor. I don't mind considering myself a cop watcher. But any other kind of group, guys, I'm probably not in it. Yeah, everything's backwards and weird. Politically, I'm not sure anything's going on here. Wait, there's a cop, you guys. No, was it? I'm just a bystander, guys. That's what I am. Just a bystander. Who occasionally directly inserts himself into confrontational situations, right? But we're a bystander. This park used to be ghetto as hell. There used to be a fire station right here, and they used to have this big cool ball thing on a string that they would shoot the fire hoses back and forth and play like a tug of war, game. And this park was pretty shady, and now it's kind of not shady. That cop is gone. So we could just cross the tracks right here. Don't get decapitated by dry wire, okay? Might do some more randonauting this weekend, guys. If you caught that, it was kind of fun. We didn't see anything crazy, but it was fun. Guys, it killed up some time. It killed time. Test a new flashlight, guys. We never really get to. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my God, there's a girl peeing over there. And I'm testing my flashlight. Wait, I don't know what she's doing. Guys, what is she doing? Ew. Ew. And Gio wants to see the light. He doesn't care about the people. Alright, ready guys? That was big mode. Look at small mode. Pew! Wonder if we could hit the tower from here. Oh, heck yeah. You can hit the top of it for sure. Euban, exactly. It's a Coast G455. I agree, Euban. Yeah, whatever differences we might have, we all share a very, very important issue that needs to get nailed out first. Before we even think about talking about other stuff, we need to get the people, as Gio would say, back onto a level playing field. This is a Walmart buy, Gio. $50 or something like that. It's like it's like a low range, good light. $1,400 lumens. Yeah, Joe, what I was shooting for was, you know, I'm sure you can go to Bass Pro Shop, Sportsman's Warehouse, Cabela's, and get like a crazy expensive one that's absolutely nuts. But I just wanted like the best one you could get at Walmart, and I think that was it. Without being like a big trigger spotlight, that size and that power is the best one that you can get at Walmart. I believe it's in line with what like a police department would use. It would definitely crack a skull too. An attacking skull in defense. It would definitely defend against an uncracked skull. Time check, guys. 10:14. Are butterfly knives legal, guys? Or switchblades or whatever? I saw some dudes doing some badass tricks on YouTube. And I thought about it. I thought about it, guys. Anybody know a cool local... I should probably get one online, huh? I just want to do those Italian ones. You know? That's like for life saving. Like, I do not want to have to stab somebody. But man. Cop said you can only carry a box cutter. I'll have to do some research. Because we're, as far as firearms, concealed, unconcealed, doesn't matter. You can carry. Open carry. But I don't know the legality of... I know there used to be like a length restriction. Yeah, there it is, 4 inches. Gio knows it. A length restriction? I don't know. I just want to do the tricks. So you're saying switchblade butterfly knives or gravity knives are totally legal? Oh, I didn't hit the fudging button.
Wait.
Should I go right now or should I wait?
Wait.
Ask her where she got one. Is it the Italian ones where you can go? School children, I read, are supposed to use hockey pucks against attackers. You're supposed to have hockey pucks laying around classrooms for mass shooters these days. According to one random, who I don't even remember, self-defense expert. Totally harmless, easy to carry, easy to get and store. If you get domed with one, woo! Time for a water break. Pocket/folding knife, butterfly knife, switchblade, bowie knife, or bowie knife, machete, sword, gravity knife, folding knife where blades open with the force of gravity, dagger, knife with sharpened edges on both sides. All those are legal to carry. Oh, dude, sword. I totally forgot about machetes. I think you have to be 18 at Walmart, but there's just... Alright, I need to get a high quality Italian gravity knife. No. The flippy ones. What are the flippy ones called? Switchblade? I don't even know the terminology. The one I'm thinking of has like two sides with a blade in the middle, and one of the sides has a little thing that swings over and locks it. And then there's other ones that it's just a single handle and it just, it shoots out. Butterfly is the flippy one. Butterfly, yes. I want a butterfly, I want to be able to do the tricks. Remember the switchblade combo. Remember the switchblade comb. Oh heck yeah, I had a mini one, I had a mini mustache one. And I think I still do. That's the one out, yeah, the spring-loaded one, where it's a single piece that goes. And then gravity knife is probably the same thing, but it has no switch. It probably only unlocks and slides down, right? The spring-loaded one, the shooting out one was illegal. I need to get one. They also have practice ones with the dull blades for the spinning. You know, before you strap on take off the training wheels. Flick switch. mushroom butterfly knife. Oh shit. Maybe I should start with the practice one, guys. You can still stab somebody like in the eye with it. It will defend against an unstabbed eye very well. Eminem, yep. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here pretty quick because I have to work tomorrow, but and there's not much going on, but yeah, guys, when you can conceal carry here, there's not gonna be much else that's gonna be illegal. You don't need a concealed carry license. Time check, guys, 10:21. Probably go for another 30 minutes. It's very nice out tonight. Look at that, guys. Yeah, there's no reason not to unless you're, exception to the rule. Actually, I do think there's one reason not to, and that's if you're not prepared or willing to use it. I don't think they're for show. I see a lot of gas station cowboys around here, right, packing, where I'm not sure if they're willing. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't have the right to be able to do that, but I'm saying for my personal decisions, I don't carry one because I'm not willing and prepared to use it. And I personally think if you are carrying, that you should be willing and able to use it. And I don't think that's true a lot of the time. Geo, Arizona time, 11 or so. 11 p.m. or so. Arizona time, 11 p.m. or so tomorrow night. Friday night. The usual. Hey, Cat. You caught us on this one. Rule 1, never pull a gun and never use it or be prepared. Rule 1, never pull a gun and never use it or be prepared to get shot. If you don't train, you probably shouldn't carry. Yeah, those are all true things, yeah. And frankly, guys, I have years and years and years of firearms experience. I've been a licensed hunter for many years. I've been to all the gun ranges around here. Yeah, let's hook up, Eminem. But I don't have any experience, or very little experience with handguns. I'm a rifle type of shooter. And handguns kind of scare the shit out of me because of that lack of experience. And I'm saying this as a person very comfortable, very experienced with firearms. It's a shame that there's so many stupid accidents that happen. It makes America look really dumb. It makes America look like we don't deserve the right? Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about One thing I've noticed about firearm enthusiasm is that it usually is a family thing, or it's usually passed down somehow. Handguns are much more dangerous, 100%. The AR pistols are a lot easier to handle than a handgun. It looks a bit more extreme, different to carry it. Not a handgun, AR pistol. Man, I still love that Ruger Charger. What is that? Strange. A previous ambulance? Huh. Yeah, Eminem, that's the thing. Just because we can carry it, there's caveats. We have to tell them if they ask. We have to tell them, and they're allowed to take it from us temporarily when they're talking to us. So a lot of times it's more trouble than it's worth. There's a train coming. Guys, I love when the train comes. Yeah, I love guns, and I'm just, personally, the way I see it, I'm not willing to use one in public. Come into my house, though, uninvited, and see if I'm willing to use one. What I'll never do is tell anybody else, like, oh, you shouldn't. I don't want to infringe on anyone else's rights. Ruger 57. Danny Elder, thanks for the recommendation. I'll check it out. Ruger 57. Guys, one reason I personally wouldn't be willing to use one is that I think I would be pretty likely to get blasted by the cops. It's only okay for them but not for others. Kat, can you explain yourself a little better? So just so I understand. It's only okay for them but not others. For cops? Oh, you mean for cops? Yeah, no, I think everybody should be able to carry. I would just be I wouldn't feel prepared to use one in public, I don't think. I haven't trained extensively, lately and stuff like that. But if something's going down, like in my neighborhood, I have no problem arming up. Seems like only they want to carry gun. That's they say, hey, are you carrying? And you have to tell them, and then they can take it. And it's supposed to be. I think I see where you're getting at, Kat. I think where you're getting at is the firearm is supposed to be like the great equalizer. But it's not. See, the other thing, guys, is the places that I go, God made man, Colt made them equal. The places that I go is generally, and you could say like, oh yeah, Everybody says that until you need one, right? But the places I go, you generally are not going to need a firearm. It's a safe neighborhood and stuff like that. If I was going into other places, you know, yeah, I would have to think about it because there are situations where I might be willing to use it. I don't know if it'd be around here though. Here's what I think. I think people should be smarter about firearm usage. You can't deny that there's a lot of accidents. There's a lot of carnage that could be avoided if people are smarter with firearms. Daniel, maybe it's for a traffic stop. I know that there is a situation where if you're concealed and they ask you, you must tell them, and at that point they are allowed to take it away from you until they're done with you or whatever. That's how I understood the law. I could be wrong though. East Oakland, San Fran, gun is a must, or at least a shank. Later, Eminem. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, let's back each other up one night. Yeah, guys, I'll be going here in 30 minutes. We'll go till 11 p.m. Arizona time. If you have a permit, you must, if they ask. If they ask, yes, you have to tell them, but if they don't ask, you don't have to. Correct, yeah, that's how I understood it. Yeah, that's how I understood it, exactly. So it's like, so that's where kind of I think Kat was getting at. It's like, well, what the fuck is the point then? If there's going to be a truly corrupt cop, a truly corrupt government agent or group of government agents after an individual or a group for whatever reason, and they can just take your gun, it's like, you're right. Walk around in a lot of places carrying and see how suspicious you look and how many cops get called on you. Oh, another good intel on the train, guys. Let's get as close as we can to the train. Let's get disturbingly close to the train. Oh shit, a flashlight. Let's hit the train with the flashlight. Gilbert bystander, train inspector. I'm getting hit with train dust. Getting hit with train dust. The train dust is going into my eyes. Gio's a hobo on the train. Just gave us the finger. This is a long one, guys. Ow, there's the train dust again. about these ones? Oil? Fertilizer? Corn? Cotton? High fructose corn syrup? Milk? These ones are liquid. This got really windy because of the train. Super windy right here. Oh, cool. Crazy, dude. I ain't running with it. Hell no. My eyes are all fudged up from train dust. Ah. Totally worth it. I haven't seen that many cops tonight at all, guys. That might have been one. Train dust causes COVID. Yeah, prove it doesn't. Prove it doesn't. 70 it was going. Geo, that looked about right to me. I'd buy it. Lack of evidence does not disprove. Whoops. 46. Really? Austin, are you serious? You gotta, about 40? Yeah, it just seemed like it was way faster because I was... Oh, hey, Karen. It just seemed like it was faster because we were right there getting blasted with the train dust. Which cannot be disproven to cause COVID. Has not yet been disproven. Do you got police and what kind of scanner are you running? Online? Man, your intel has been solid tonight. Ooh, double-sided. What kind of scanner? I have a Uniden Home Patrol 2, which totally fucking rocks. But I busted it and I have to get it sent in for repairs because the antenna is not able to be attached to it anymore. And where did you say? Baofeng UV82. Where did you say you're generally at around here? Karen, did you see Gio's video with the doc with his dog? Railroad. Do you hear some crazy shit on Railroad? On mine, I can get basically everything. EMS, fire, all the dispatches, government stuff. It's been a while, guys. Let's go check out the war memorial just briefly. Just briefly, we'll check out the heroes of Gilbert. We've been over there once, but they deserve our time, guys. A little bit. I'm not sure if there. I hope there's no lag problems. I'm not seeing anything. It's right across the street over here, guys.
Wait.
I want to talk about boot licking, guys. We should be licking the memory of these gentlemen's boots. No for online. Yeah, there's a lot of online ones, but they're not super great. And none of them have Gilbert. None of them have Gilbert. All right, guys, it's right here. Oh no, there's a busted light. That's okay. Gilbert's Heroes, guys. This one's gonna be rough, but I want to give each of these guys a flash at least. These guys are from here who served in World War II. I was always asking my dad when I was a kid, what is that? What does that mean? I thought it meant something, you know? It's just like the rivet. We got Korea guys right there. We got Vietnam. We got some more WW Deuce. Daniel, there's one that I was able to confirm. This was a while ago though, on one of my old phones. I was able to confirm it was live. I had the same issue that you had, and one time I heard a issue. Oh, there's a couple over here, guys. Hold on, I have to get this last one for the heroes of Gilbert. They deserve our time. All right, there's a cop stop over here. And one time I heard on the one I was listening to, at least, a call about or it was a helicopter involved right near my area. And then I heard at the same time, if it was delayed, it was only seconds, I heard the helicopter in my area too. And then a couple other things. I was able to confirm it was live, but like I said, that was a while back. I don't even remember which one it was. It was an app though, and it was like the pro version, I think. Traffic stop up here on the left. Don't get too excited. Thanks, Gio. Yeah, I have at least 2 names of my blood on that plaque. But that's one way to do it, is if you see, if you hear any kind of helicopter call nearby, or basically anything that's like within walking distance, I guess. But how likely is that? I think all the World War II guys are dead, guys, right? Is there any World War II guys left? Talk about heroes, guys. A lot of them signed up, which is great, but most of them didn't sign up. And they got dragged into this thing. And fought the good fight like heroes. Oh no, I think it's gone, you guys. No. Oh no. There are WW Deuce folks still around. No more WW1. Yeah, I think it was the Japanese feller. The last, or no, maybe I'm thinking of, I remember a Japanese guy being one of the guys. Remember that Japanese guy that stayed on the island fighting for like 40 years after the war ended? Holy shit. I read his book. Oh my God. Yeah, just kids. Just kids. They had to do and see things in one day that most of us will never have to do or see in our whole lives. And they did it like their life depended on it, and it did. Englishman that was lost World War One. There's a bunch of cool bomber stories too. German guy that helped, the German pilot who helped a totally destroyed bomber to safety, and then they hooked up later way in life, and just weird stuff like that. There was a section of a tail section of a bomber that had become completely perfectly severed and just kept flying, and the guy kept shooting it from his ball turret. Crazy shit, guys. These guys were incredible. On all sides, guys. On all sides, all the way around. We don't forget about the politicians and the leaders up top. But these guys that are just got pulled out of their hometown, got pulled out of their house, just kids. Man, I'm too much of a bitch for that. Guaranteed. And maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the only reason I'm talking about all this is I feel like the World War I, the World War II, all of our guys, Vietnam, right? But especially these World War I, World War II, they're kind of being forgotten, I feel like. I know there's lots of media and stuff, and it was a crazy cinematic war. But it seemed like we cared a lot more about the World War II guys when I was a kid. I don't know. Silbar Security. You notice it too, Cat? And guys, I don't have anything against the military these days. I wouldn't want anything to do with it, personally. They do things that I am not able to do. I have no problem with them, but I feel like a lot of people are forgetting our older guys. In what we hope is the truly last World War. Wait. Boring night, guys. Here we are, 10:51. I'll be ending the stream in about 9 minutes. We'll take another quick walk down here into downtown Gilbert. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was a spontaneous Thursday night stream. I want to do some walking instead of motorcycling like we used to do just because the weather was good. I'll still be doing my thing tomorrow night. Allah willing, God willing, Moses willing, the universe willing, right? And Saturday. So join me, but let's finish this one out first. The military now is sideways. Invading another man's nation was too much for me. One man's terrorist, another man's patriot. Yeah. I don't know too much about it, guys, but I have seen a lot of stuff that looks a lot like us kind of barging into places and then local people getting legitimately PO'd. And whatever your feelings are, when you go back into the World War I, World War II days, it was a true patriotic, proud movement that entire families, entire neighborhoods, the entire country could get behind. And it was sad that it took a conflict like that, but it was something that, I don't know, you don't see that anymore. Russia's doing crazy things lately. A new war could be possible, unfortunately, and they're already mad over sanctions. Yeah, guys, not only that, China. Guys, not only that, Iran. It's gonna be, once this whole pandemic thing evens everybody out, and it's gonna be an interesting political future. Later we end up in war with the same rebels, calling them insurgents. Yep, happened more than once, from my limited knowledge. Awful careless with our young men and women who are proud to fight. Awful careless, guys. That's why I say I wouldn't want anything to do with it. I wouldn't. Back in the World War II days, even if your orders weren't something that you would agree with, you could do it because you're behind the greater purpose. And you did it. And these days, I don't know if I personally would trust orders coming down at me. And that makes me a bad soldier, right? So, and just totally unwilling to, and it's, I don't know. Interesting. Well, guys, I'm not going to forget the World War, the WW Deuce guys, the WW1 guys, the Vietnam guys, who really got fucking thrown into the shit. That's a whole other thing. Holy shit. The Korea guys, all of our guys. They're stronger and braver than me, and they're willing to do things that I'm not willing to do. So let's hang out here for 5 minutes, guys. It's a nice night. I got some calories burned. Leaders are just playing real life risk. Yeah. Yep. And guys like, Stalin have even, you can find quotes that shows that that's how he actually saw it too. That's playing a huge game. my dad's dad was on an aircraft carrier. A super honorable, awesome position to have in World War II. And he worked in the, I don't know what exactly he did. He worked in the engine rooms, or he worked in the propulsion. He was basically like a high-level mechanic for one of the mechanics for the aircraft carrier. So that's his story in WW Deuce. Just a dude from Arkansas. Got thrown into it. Didn't want to be a hero, right? Didn't ask for any of it. I imagine our guys on aircraft carriers, you know, back then all the way up until today, they gotta feel safer than pretty much anybody else, right? I would feel pretty freaking safe on an aircraft carrier, United States aircraft carrier. Tank sergeant. Oh my god, those guys talk about having a screw loose but in a good way. I can't imagine the stones you have to be a tank commander. Time check here in Gilbert, it's 10:58, almost 11 p.m. I'll be signing off here in a couple minutes. That's the only way I'd be in the ocean on a boat. Yeah, everything else would be scary, but put me on an aircraft carrier during a war, I'd probably be able to sleep at night. But, oh my gosh, tank commanders, those guys, tank commanders. Hey, anybody seen the old war movie Kelly's Heroes? Any Kelly's Heroes fans? No, we see where Gio gets it. He's got some screws loose. Three hours behind. Oh, geez, what? Oh, I'm 3 hours behind you. I was gonna say, what's 3 hours behind me? Only like weird islands? Gio, you know Kelly's Heroes? I knew you'd know it. Yeah, it's an awesome movie. Alright guys, I'm signing off for real this time. Oh, Mr. Miller. I'm just about to sign off. Sorry you missed us. Hawaii's... Oh, maybe Hawaii. Alaska, maybe. It's a good question. Yep, yeah, I'm signing off, guys, for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Even though nothing crazy went down, we saw a train. That was cool. I'll be back tomorrow night and Saturday night. But thanks for watching. I love you guys.